welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders, coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Washington Commanders. At the end of the night, one team's going to lift the Lombardi Trophy. Who will it be? Thanks for joining us one last time for the season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champs. The Chiefs try to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls. What do they need to do to make it happen?
Well, I think the biggest thing in their favor, Mike, is the fact that this is not going to be a stage that's unfamiliar to them. This is something that has really become the expectation around Kansas City at the start of every single season. And you find yourselves as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and you come in looking to make it 3. If they don't pull it out today, it's not going to be for lack of experience.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, they're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll have a Commander's 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Eckler. Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy, and If I'm a defensive coordinator around the league and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, 0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He connects with Gray on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Tiburon. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got his tight end, there's Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On play action, Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Daniels now on 1st in trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now this is going to be a design run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
3rd and long, and here's Daniel. The ball comes out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action here. Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll throw with Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. It's second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's first and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. To throw is Mahomes. We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, Mike, I can tell you from experience, when you put together a drive of that length, the amount of plays that had to be put in to move the ball that far, and then to come away with no points, that's a tough one. That could be a real deflator for an offense.
The Commanders' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. One final throw before the break. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A run. It's Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Patrick to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A give here to Pacheco. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Mahomes back. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play here in the big game. An even 40 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Mahomes now on second down. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Got a man. It's that rookie third-round pick. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air again is Dan. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's taken in by the running back, Tiburon.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Daniels now going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders are back in this one. It's 17-7. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
He can cover Hopkins.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Will have a Chiefs 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. So what more can you say about these Chiefs? Think about it. We had the Packers in the 60s, Steelers in the 70s, the 49ers in the 80s, Cowboys in the 90s, the Patriots in the 2000s, and the 2010s. All those victories. But now Greg, there's no question. With 4 titles in 6 years, with 3 in a row, this is officially a dynasty.
Well said, Mike.